And welcome to Lab 3840. In this exercise, I'll show you how to configure AEM with analytics so that Adobe Experience Manager can be well integrated to use some of the features from analytics. To get this process started, go to your Adobe Experience Manager login window, enter your username, password. Once you're logged in, from the navigation window, choose the toolbox, select the deployments, and then select the cloud services. Now, as you would have known before, the cloud services window is where all the cloud services items for Adobe Experience Manager can be configured from. In this window, if you scroll down, you will have a section for Adobe Analytics to be configured. Once you're in that section, press Configure. Once you press Configure, you will be prompted with a screen to actually configure the Adobe Analytics into your Adobe Experience Manager. For our exercise here, I will be entering the name Summit 2017 Analytics Config, and I will keep using the same name for the name as well. Once you're done, press Create. Once you're ready, you'll be prompted with this screen. Now, this screen is a pretty straightforward configuration for analytics to be done into AEM. For the company section, enter your company name, username, obviously the username, password, and the data center where your analytics server is going to be hosted from. And for the rest of the sections, I'll just quickly explain on what these options are there for. Do not add tracking tags to the page. This option is to be selected when you use a tag manager like DTM. The next option, do not track the page load events. Select this option to prevent the initial page load event. This only applies if you don't use a tag manager and previous option is off. Use this if you want to fire your tracking call yourself via JavaScript. Using app measurement, we'll actually use the app measurement.js, and use client context uses Adobe's legacy implementation of Context Hub, which is the client context to be used. And the segments obviously is all the segments created in your analytics to be imported. And additional context is the static analytics context, the s.context data which you want to load. For our exercise, we will go through just a few items in here which are important to be set up. So the company name would be Adobe Summit 2017, the username, Summit Lab User 2017, and then enter the password. I will not tell the password now, but you can actually find it out once you're there to use it. The data center is Oregon, and then you press Connect to Analytics. Now what this does is actually go to Analytics and then sees if the connection is successful based on all the details being provided. Once it's successful, it will obviously say connection successful. And once you're done, you press OK. This is a process to configure your analytics config. Now, the next step in this process is actually to configure your analytics framework. To do that, press the plus button here. Now come into the window where you want to configure your analytics, create Summit 2017 Analytics Framework, and I will use the same name as well, and you have made sure that you've selected Adobe Analytics Framework to be set up. Once you're done, press Create. Once you press Create, you will be prompted with this window in which you can configure and map whatever page values and UR values which you have configured for your exercise or your website. However, for our exercise or for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm just going to drag and drop the page, make sure the page elements are there, and I'm not going to do any mapping. And also, I need to make sure I set up the report suite, because this is important for your Adobe Analytics target to work. So add item, choose the report set. In my case, it will be L3840. Once this item is prompted, which is to load the default server settings, do you want to load the default server settings and override current values in the server section? You have to press yes as a best practice. And then in here, choose the Publish option. Once this is all configured, your analytics is now configured into your Adobe Experience Manager with the framework. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.